Nobody takes down Angel Snuff 7 easy. There's a reason why, after 100 channels destroyed, Angel Snuff 7 is still here. There's a reason why nobody want to get in a beef with Angel Snuff 7. If you don't take me seriously, and now your ass is barbecued.
We are in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind.
I keep it real.
What, dear?
Cause I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
I just want to talk. Can I just talk with us? Just casual. Just bringing up a little conversation. I just want to talk. I was raised in the rural South in Mississippi, actually on a plantation. I did not know. I thought it was a town. But I have grown to learn it was a plantation. And the only good thing about this place was you was almost self-sufficient. My people produced, raised almost everything they need on this land that did not belong to them, mind you. But it made no difference. They had access to the land, and they were so self-sufficient to a certain degree. And when you're self-sufficient, when you grow the corn, the wheat, the tomatoes, the okra, the potatoes, when you raise the hogs and the cows and the chickens and goats or whatever, when you're self-sufficient, unlike city folks who have no idea, some of y'all city folks have never seen an apple tree. You never went out in a wheat field, never seen a cow in real time, probably never even seen a chicken. Only thing you know is you go to your local you go to your local grocery store and everything is packaged all nice and pretty. But being an old farm boy like this brother here, I had to see certain things. And one of the things that bothered me was if you are a meat eater, you had to kill the cow, the chicken. You had to kill those animals, the cow, the chicken, the pig. And once you start doing it or get used to it, I guess, I don't know if you can get used to death, but I saw my grandfather and they would shoot the pig or the cow in the head, or they would take the chickens and chop their heads off, and or wring the chicken's neck, and no big deal. I mean, this is survival. This is how we live. But that is the reality of our life. In order for us to live, something must die. whether it is plant or animal, something must die. That's our existence. That's life. We must eat. If we don't eat, if we don't drink, it won't take long. We'll die. Some of these animals, as a child, they became like a pet, but they were not pets. They were food. And it was so sad to see the pig that I like, or the cow, or the chicken, or goat, or whatever. It was sad when it was time that my grandfather had to choose one of these animals, to slaughter. This is our reality, and you cannot, I just can't, it's sad, but it's just a reality. However, there's another side of this, and that is the side where we kill for pleasure, we kill for benefit, we kill for joy, we kill because it makes us happy. One of the scenes from Spike Lee's movie that I really, I enjoyed the whole movie, but one scene that makes me cry, I can't help from crying, because I can almost imagine myself being there. That was the assassination of this brother, Malcolm X. I can almost feel myself being in his position. And I wonder to myself, how can human beings have so much hate, so much dislike, that you murder, and you find it easy to pull the trigger and kill another human being? I remember I shot a robin with my BB gun as a child. And I watched that robin close its eyes and die. That hurt me. It bothers me even to this day. If it didn't, I wouldn't be talking to you about it. So here's a robin that I'm crying over, a little bird that probably only have a lifespan of a year or two. And we can easily talk about murdering and killing other human beings. Abortion is easy for some people. Murder and dropping bombs on folks. There's no conscience. This is what I want to talk to us about. We have no conscience. It's easy to murder. There are those who see this picture and they actually are happy. It brings them joy and pleasure. Hate made them sick. What did this man really do to deserve that his life be taken? All over the world, since ancient times, just murder, killing, raping, robbing, pillaging, stealing. No kind of conscience. But the human being is supposed to be better than the lion, better than the bear, better than the bee and the ant, better than the hyenas and the snakes. And the human being is the most destructive, the most violent, the most wicked life form on this planet. There are those who actually celebrate this man's demise, hate his children because they come from his loin. I don't like the children either. They need to be dead too. One of Brother Malcolm's babies asked her mother, are they going to kill us too? It is just my opinion, just my belief. I believe that Brother Malcolm decided to put himself in a position to be killed to spare his family. That's my opinion. Because clearly the people that he's dealing with, they threw a bomb in his house. They did not care about women and children. They didn't give a damn. I just hate this man. Kill him. And so in this nation and around the world, many of us claim to be peace lovers and whatever. I love peace. We go to violent movies. People getting their heads chopped off and raped and murdered and bombs, and even the superheroes killing and maiming, destroying, destruction. Murder is entertainment. Rape is entertainment. But then we want to turn around and be taken seriously when we view rape, child molestation, and sex trafficking, and abuse, and neglect, and starvation. We go to the movies and we watch video. This is entertainment for us. You're contradictory in your behavior. Is it bad or is it good? One or the other. Not only do we like violence, it's so easy to kill. We like to kill people spiritually, as they say, or mentally. So we slander people, gossip, try to destroy their reputation. There are those who think I find, who may think that I find some kind of joy in speaking ill of people. I do not. Because slander and gossip is no better than physical murder. It's the same attempt. You throwing bullets, you dropping bombs, trying to kill a person, not physically, but in another manner. And we find joy and we laugh and we giggle. It's so easy to kill. We find joy, the human being, regardless of your race, because these behaviors you will find in all the races, regardless. Black, white, red, yellow, don't make any difference. We find it easy to murder and kill and cause pain and hurt, joy and pleasure and suffering. But at the same time, we turn around and we talk about humanitarian efforts and save the planet, and it's very contradictory when our lifestyle is violent. Our religion is filled with violence. The Quran and Bible, violent books. Everything about us. Where does the peace come from? Where does this love come from when the holy books themselves is filled with violence? Where is the expressions of all this love and peace and joy? And why hasn't it changed the world? It's been in the world and around human beings for thousands of years, and the human being with all this religious dogma and teachings is still violent. Violence is easy to kill. I wonder about the mindset of somebody that could just walk up and pull a trigger and murder somebody with their wife and their children in the audience. Oh my God, I can't. These soldiers dropping bombs on children and innocent people. It don't make no difference killing people. Why? It's not to survive, not to eat. Jot down your comments. I want us to discuss how, why is it so easy for us to murder? Why is it so easy to kill? Whether it is physically or mentally. Let's talk about it.
Hi, brother. How you doing? I want to marry you. Hi, brother. How you doing? I want to marry you. Assalamu alaikum. I'm getting ready to go to sleep, but I had to finish up some things. But I was listening to your video, the one where you said I'm not looking like a fresh FYI. You look so handsome. I just wanted to kiss you. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, brother. How you doing? I want to marry you. Hi, brother. How you doing? I want to marry you. Hi, brother. How you doing? I want to marry you.
Snup nut. Mano y mano right now. I call you out. I dare you to join this.
Oh, this dude said you stop making the payments because you.
Yeah, but he won't join the panel and he won't come onto this panel and say this. Look, he done already left. Look at this.
But he's on public assistance too. He's because how you getting your money?
Though.
So you're on public assistance too.
He's the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz.
So so wait a minute. He's on public assistance because he's not working. He's not even. Matter of fact, Craig, he's not even on. He's not even a retire. He's not getting his retirement check. He's not retired.
But yeah, he's a coward. He's scared to join. Okay, hold up. Let me post this link again. Oh, here we go. What? Who is this guy talking about, man? Okay, hold up. Okay, he's no coward. Okay, I give him that. All right. Yeah, brother Guy, man, mute yourself real quick, bro. Okay. Snup Nup. Angel Snup Nup 7. You are on live. You are live. Man, bro, you know I'm having fun though with you. Yeah, I said a whole lot, didn't I, about you?
Yeah.
You and Noble. Yeah. No, but I already know. I understand what it is. Oh, that shit funny. Hell yeah, that shit funny.
You know, I'm gonna tell you. I thought this was gonna be a boring Sunday. And this
yeah, sir.
And actually, I was just getting ready to take a shower, and leave some more bathtub rings.
Oh yeah. See,
look, I mean, it don't even make any sense. Okay, tell me, Craig, how many showers have you ever taken?
Man, I can't count the showers.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Now, do you leave bathtub rings in a shower?
I'm sure I have at some point in time, man.
Now, see, this is the thing. Now, when you're using soap, in a shower, you leave soap scum and it clings to the wall of the shower.
Yes, sir.
Now, the new modern day soap does not do that. But real soap leaves what they call soap scum on the walls of the shower. There is no ring. In order to leave a bathtub ring, you must take a bath and use soap, and the soap scum causes the bathtub ring.
Okay.
Even so,
yes, sir.
I have, for a living, I've done this for a living. I clean bathtubs, I clean showers, I clean toilets.
Yeah.
I did that for a living for 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
So I know how to, and I did a good job. If I want to go back to the janitorial service that I work for, they'd be happy to take me back. I know.
No,
So it's not a threat then.
It is
No,
a threat.
there's no threat.
It is
No
a threat.
threat up on my airways. No. You need to, both of you brothers need to stop. No. I'll end this shit. No. Hell no. It's not gonna go down like this. No. Brothers up in here, man, going crazy, man. This is crazy. No.
Now he's laughing now. When I was laughing, he got mad. Now he's laughing. So I'm not gonna
not on my
I'm
platform.
not gonna
No.
off. He's laughing.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, wow.
No, but go ahead, brother.
See, so you laughing now? I laugh. You trip. I ain't trip. I'm not. Go ahead, laugh. Go ahead. I'm not gonna trip.
See, people be taking stuff too damn serious. It ain't even that serious. This
brother guy,
YouTube.
go ahead.
We having a conversation. I look at it. We having a conversation. I think it's good to just air everything out and see what happens. See what.
Air it out there, man.
wrong.
Fucking call this punk ass out.
So
That's how they
I
call him out. He's
think
right
that's
here.
what we're trying to do. We're trying to
But
find
do it
out
now.
what
I'm gonna
is
shut up.
what
I'm
happened.
gonna give y'all 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Go.
Oh, be quiet, Max, man.
Go ahead, brother guy.
To ring out in perfect harmony, Terry Ellis becomes the first of the divas to offer the world her singular sound. And she does just that on Southern Gal.
Are you alright?
The Michael Curtis bass. Break it down. Giving him something he can feel. Watch it hit like.
I will whoop your ass. 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 Fuck you up. 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 Fuck you up.
I'm not a killer, but neither are you. But if somebody attack what you love, each one of you in here would become a killer instantaneously. Am I lying? Mother, let somebody look like they're attacking your child. Here's a woman who fought a bear because the bear snatched her baby. And she ran the bear down, screaming until the bear dropped her baby. Love casts out fear. We don't give a damn about no white man law when you attack what we love. And frankly, it ain't none of your business. What have you got to say about it? Did you teach Malcolm? Did you make Malcolm? Did you clean up Malcolm? Did you put Malcolm out before the world? Was Malcolm your traitor or was he ours? And if we dealt with him like a nation deals with a traitor, what the hell business is it of yours?
When I make a video, I attempt to the best of my ability, I try to be as honest and factual as possible. I can make a mistake. I may misunderstand. I can be in error. I possibly did not comprehend. But I do not intentionally, on purpose, present an opinion, a commentary based upon fallacy. Unlike some folks who their commentary is based upon a hatred, a dislike, grasping for straws, hoping that the listener will take them on face value, hoping that the listener is emotional and have sympathy or empathy upon them, that they can bring fairy tales and delusions and outright lies, that their words hold some type of truth simply because they say it. They offer no real receipts. They offer nothing really in support except emotional talk. But this is expected because this is what we see in religion, and spirituality. This is what it depends on. It depends upon a person unable to think, that just takes a doctrine on face value. So this is not no shock that so many would listen to persons who just talk and hope that you accept what they say on face value with no physical evidence, no real something that is analytical or within reason or logic. Now, I come to this conclusion not based upon physical evidence. Well, I tried to find some physical evidence, but this lady here, I'm very sure she knew that this would bring her problems in the future, so she took these videos down. My claim on this talk is that she hates black people. And some of us who have followed her or listened to her commentary, we know not too long ago, it probably was this year, she made a 3-part series. And the title was, I Hate Black People, or something to that effect. I hate black people. It was a 3-part series. She did a 1-part, a 2-part, and then Soul Brother Taalik joined as a collaboration, the 3rd part. Now, so when I say that she hates black people, this is not my words making something up or whatever. This was the title of a video, a 3-part series. Matter of fact, if I look, I might have copied it somewhere. I'm not sure. But it was her, parts 1 and 2, and then she joined Taalik. Matter of fact, Taalik made a video too, I believe, also. He doesn't like black people. And so they joined together on the third part, I hate black people. These are not my words. This is not something I made up. They made these videos. I hate black people. And her and Taalik, on the third collaboration, they spoke about how black people have done them wrong and unjust and caused them hurt and pain, and etc., etc., etc. They did not say these individuals who so happen to be black. They say or make the claim black people hurt them. I hate black people. In response, I made a video to this video series, I hate black people, because I do not endorse such thinking. There are certain black females or soul sisters that I have a problem with. There are certain soul brothers or black men that I might have problems with, but I cannot say this is how black people are, because there are so many things, or there are many brothers and sisters throughout my life that override. Yes, we cause each other hurt and pain, but to say this is how we are as a people, I hate black people and this is how black people are, I need to see, and you should want to see, more concrete evidence rather than your experience with 10, 12, or 30 people when there are 40 plus million of us in this nation. Another reason why I can say that this woman here hates black people, well, she says she hates black people. And I would further go to say that she really has a hatred for the black male. She doesn't like soul brothers. Many times she have called me from her job, and she's one of her jobs is customer service. And I hear her interacting with the various customers. And is it a coincidence that the only ones who she really have a problem with just so happen to be black men? And if that man lets her know that he's a married man with his wife, she tells me, I feel sorry for that woman married to that black man. He's a slave driver and she's a slave and all this. So she has this attitude even on our live streams. She would tell us, oh, brothers, I'm sorry. This is how she talks. I'm sorry or whatever. But black men do this and the black people. If you go back and listen to our live stream. So this is not something that I'm making up, a delusion, a fairy tale. This is the behavior that she has exhibited towards black people, especially towards black men. So when she combined herself, or she found a person who also has a problem with soul brothers, the black man, this woman Karen, then it all came out in the wash. And the only thing we have to do is go pull up those videos where they are together, and you can hear the hatred, the malice, the nastiness, the judgmental tone that they have. A hatred for black people, especially soul brothers. That's not me making up anything. That is them. I'm just pointing it out for those who already don't know. In fact, I would say they tried to justify it by saying, I don't hate black men. What are you saying? There was a time when Sister Noble, because of her rhetoric, there were many calling her a feminist, calling her a possible lesbian. I never told you that myself and Sister Noble was dating, but she found that it was necessary to tell people that we were dating because that was used to help her cover her hate for the black man. Well, if I'm a feminist and if I hate black men, how could I be dating Taalik? That's why she had to let people know and get some of that heat off. But now we see that that's how you are. I divest from the black man. Now, I divest from black people. Now, there's no evidence. I cannot say that she likes Caucasian men or Chinese men or something like that. There's no evidence I can say that says that she's a lesbian or she is having problems. She's suffering from sexual orientation confusion or whatever. But this is what I have observed. I have observed, and she said out her mouth, I'm not dealing with no man at all. And that's fine. I'd rather just be by myself. But when she does interact, when she does socialize with men and talk about the men and praise men, I notice that she has a preference to light-skinned men. Lennon Honor and Taz is a light-skinned person, I believe, and these other men. And she praised lighter-skinned men. She does not mention dark-skinned men. I wonder why is that. And then when you see her interacting with the women, she has a preference, a love for the lighter-skinned women, because I know she was very, very upset when it came to Zaza Ali. I know, and you can listen to the videos. You hear her feel real upset over the loss of Napah Shada, even though Napah Shada said all those different things and accused her of whatever and recorded secret recordings. She does not like Sonetta, but she has a love and a mercy for Napah Shada. And if you look at Napah Shada and Zaza Ali, you will notice they have similar features. I thought that since she met Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, in person, she knows she met Rashida in person. She never met Karen or Aleeyah Porkchop or none of these other people. She met Rashida in person. But she has no love, no real love for Rashida. I would assume that it's because Rashida is dark-skinned. That's what I assume. I don't know, but it's because she's dark-skinned. So she does have a hatred for black people, dark-skinned black people. But that's not my words. That's her words. And so Tasha Fierce was correct. She does not qualify. How can you want to or give the keynote address Soul Liberation Day when you are against, and I even said that to her, when you are anti the liberation, nor you have any love for black people at all? What y'all think? Jot down your comments. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Check y'all on Soul Liberation. Snuff Nuff 7 easy. There's a reason why, after 100 channels destroyed, Angel Snuff Nuff 7 is still here. There's a reason why nobody want to get in a beef with Angel Snuff Nuff 7. If you don't take me seriously, and now your ass is barbecue.
Did his job.
But I'm gonna stay out that situation because it has nothing to do with me. None of you gonna speak about her experience. But I'm gonna stay out that situation because it has nothing to do with me. None of you gonna speak about her experience. But I'm gonna stay out that situation because it has nothing to do with me. None of you gonna speak about her experience. But I'm gonna stay out that situation because it has nothing to do with me. None of you gonna speak about her experience. But I'm gonna stay out that situation because it has nothing to do with me. None of you gonna speak about her experience. Then Broad told a bunch of lies on just about everybody. See, I had to go get me some damn coffee and calm myself down because I just can't understand all of these explanations and this passiveness and stuff with this Broad. I mean, I just don't get it. When you're the type of person that's been on everybody's panel, you're not teaching anything constructive. All of the stuff that you say you believe in, you have allowed this man to turn you against what you consider to be the Torah.
Oh, no. I did not allow anybody to do anything.
No,
I did not allow.
I'm talking about Haposhanana. I'm not talking about you. I just stated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any beef with you, sister. We've never had any conflict.
I'm sorry.
Work. I've read your books and I support your channel.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay. I understand that.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, Soul Sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the brother that did Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Donald Trump's diehard supporters show no signs of straying. They wash their hands of neo-Nazis and wag their fingers at leftists. They denounce a press corps they see as biased and controversies they view as manufactured. But in this frenzied blame game over the deadly violence at a rally of white supremacists, Donald Trump's loyal base is happy to absolve the president himself, even as Trump's zigzag response to the weekend bloodshed in Charlottesville, Virginia, has brought criticism from some Republican lawmakers. Many men and women who helped put him in office remain unmoved by the latest uproar. He has done nothing to turn me away from him, said Patricia Aleeyah Robinson, of Toledo, Ohio. Robinson is black and her support of Trump has put her at odds with many in her life, costing her friendships and straining family relationships. But the 63-year-old retired truck driver sees the controversy over Trump's response to Charlottesville as being driven by those seeking to disrupt his agenda and push backers like her away. She said she knows he pays no deference to racists and feels he is the only president who has ever spoken directly to blacks. She admires his refusal to sugarcoat his belief.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for. A change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
And make sure you check out get your t-shirt, get your t-shirt. Mine free. I wouldn't even pay for this shirt. I wouldn't even pay for this shirt for real. But go to Soul Liberation Day 2022. Make sure you check it out. In the description box, all kinds of information. And subscribe.
Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
Anytime in this video, please feel free to correct me. Please feel free to show me my error. because I do not want to condemn anybody unjustly, unfair. Now, is it my imagination? This man that we know of as Black Sign or Kenny Ball, a man who a few years ago actually sent me a text asking me to do a porn scene with Sister Noble. He asked me to do that also. This man, Black Sign. Okay. Wasn't it just a little while ago he wanted so bad to come on our platform to talk about Sister Noble? And he wasn't really coming to say positive things. He wanted to expose Boo-Boo Gate. That's what he wanted to do. I asked him, why you want to embarrass the woman like that? Because she's a badass. She needs to be brought down a peg or two, so to speak. Okay, now, in the video, I'm very sure he offered me a little praise, right? He also called me an honorable person, and it was very honorable of me to ask Sister Noble for her hand in marriage, correct? Okay, I remember. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Okay, I'm an honorable person. It was an honorable thing for me to ask Sister Noble to marry me. Okay, that's his words, not mine. The very next day, this piece of trash, he blocked me, and next thing you know, he's on another person's channel, kissing Sister Noble's backside. I mean, it wasn't even 24 hours. Now, mind you, he did not tell her about the text he sent me, nor did he talk to her about what he said on our platform. She does not know. And in reality, she doesn't want to know. This is somebody that she can use in her war against Angel Snub 7. She don't want to know and hear anything negative about this person. But then she finally read the text and she saw the video when he was exposing her on our platform. I really didn't make too much of a commentary. I mean, we've said basically what we need to say. It was him who led the charge. It was about him, Mr. Blackson, exposing this woman, talking about her church, or mentioning her church, which we never talk about. He mentioned her mother, which we don't talk about. He also wanted to verify Boo-Boo Gate. So after Sister Noble, she finally listened to the video and saw the text showing that this man really, really wanted to expose her and embarrass her and bring her down. She comes back with a video speaking about him, exposing him. YouTube, we love to expose people, right? It's funny. Now, mind you, why would you trust somebody anyway that offered you $1,000 for sex, like you're a prostitute? Why would you? What kind of man is this? What kind of man? You're laying butt naked in bed, and this man takes out his camera. This man, according to Sister Noble, this man also shown her a scene with him having sex with a ex-girlfriend. What kind of man are you dealing with? The sad thing about it is that Sister Nandi, she's still going to listen to Sister Nandi when this man has exposed to whom he really is. He's not trustworthy. The sad thing is, because she needs friends so bad, because she needs associates so bad, she needs somebody that will help her, support her in her newfound hatred of Angel Snub 7. She's willing to forgive him, even though he has clearly expressed who and what he is. And I take a script from Piggly Wiggly or Karen, and she said, when a person show you who they are, you better proceed with caution. In fact, your best bet is to leave them alone. What was his felonies about? So you know his felonies, and he offered you and me money to do a porn scene. Why you want to keep messing with this piece of trash? Unless there's something seriously wrong with your mind. Now, mind you, she has always called this man foul for a long time. But she allowed the foul to come back into her life. She don't block him. She don't block his emails. She don't block his telephone number. None of these things. But she has so much hatred for me. I never offered you $1,000 for sex. Matter of fact, I could offer you more than 1,000. We could kick it up a little bit higher than that. I never offered you no money for sex. I only wanted us to be friends. I only wanted us to be in love. I gave my money, I gave my time because I care. I wasn't looking for anything except another human being to have a friend, somebody to love. No more, no less. I'm not looking for you and try to do no porn scenes or nothing freaky and nasty to degrade yourself, humiliate yourself. But she blocked me. Blocked my email, blocked my phone. But this man, since 2013, has proven and shown that he's two-faced, a traitor and a backstabber. He should never have come on our program to talk ill of her. If anything, speak what he knew of her as good. But that was not his purpose. His purpose was to come on our channel and expose her. And that's what he did. This is the sad thing. This garbage, this parasite, this leech, he was in a position to bring healing to myself and Sister Noble. Because out of his mouth, he said himself that I was honorable. It was honorable for me to ask Sister Noble for her hand in marriage. He was in a position because he was able to talk to me. He was in a position because he's able to talk to her to heal the divide. This is what him and Nandy is supposed to be about. And Nandy is supporting him in his wrong. It's very clear that what he did was foul. And she don't have to like me. It was foul. What he did to me is foul. What he did to Sister Noble. Try to play the ends against the middle. I guess that's the wording. He's the beneficiary. This is why I stay away from these pro-blackity black, these black type folks, because they're foul. They have no boundaries. They're sex freaks, drug addicts, child molesters, woman abusers, liars and thieves. That's what they are. And they hide behind pro-blackness to shield their dirty religion. This man, and even Nandi herself, in a position to try to heal, because Nandi don't know me. But she wants Sister Noble, and he wants Sister Noble. They have a questionable agenda. And if I'm in the picture, it's a possibility that my influence will take her away from being snared up in that agenda. It's a possibility that this person was jealous that if I came back into Sister Noble's life, she definitely wouldn't be interested in him. So I'm going to do what I can to make sure that Angel Snup 7 is cut off. But Angel Snup 7 don't go around offering women money for sex or to make a porn film or anything foul. The only thing you can prove Angel Snup 7 have ever done is uplift people, male or female. So we have a person here who is a traitor, who is a liar and a deceiver, who has no character, will cross any kind of boundaries, no integrity. They were in a position to offer us healing, and instead of offering healing, they decided it is better for them, more beneficial to them, that we destroy. And so here's this garbage talking about my legal status, but he's not telling people that he's a criminal, convicted felon. So what makes you better? And he did even offer me that little chump change, chump change, to do a porn scene. Get the hell out of here. Look at him, even look crazy. Look at him. He looks diabolical. Keep trusting this trash if you want to. Like Brother Maurice always say, look, truth has come to you. Like Elijah said, take it or let it alone. Your choice.
I will whoop your ass. 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 Fuck you up. 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 Fuck you up.
you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth. Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying. You better shut your mouth. You better shut your white mouth. Keep it real.
What do? Because I keep the real.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you. I know some of you was raised in the deep south and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. Get that out of your system. You better get it out of your system. It'll cause you to suffer right along with those masters. It'll cause you to suffer right along with them. These are God's people. And I know that there's wicked in white races and wicked in black races and all that. I'm not justifying none of that stuff. I'm just saying God knows what happened to the black race. He knows how they wound up over here. And God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their...
You got me messed up because I'm not like... In my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want you to disrespect the... And maybe that's why you don't understand. That comes. Because it's not about so hate in order for like me that. to protect that it's about winning. If I got to smack that's what we out want of to you, do. So brother Muhammad, and you going to know just to briefly, leave black people alone. Could you tell us, just give us a little information of your experience moving from where you was to Coldwater, Mississippi?
Most definitely. For us, we were living up in Illinois, about 15 minutes or less from St. Louis and O'Fallon, and you know, so.
Where do you live? We can handle this like men. I will come to where you are and I will whoop your ass. 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 Where do you live? We can handle this like men. I will come to where you are and I will whoop your ass.
Yeah, when I seen how LLW was gonna be, I cut him off. I changed my phone number. I changed my cell phone number. I didn't want to be nowhere around him. I don't want to hear him, nothing. And so that's what's wrong with him. Because see, I didn't try to have a civil relationship with him. Because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money, until after you left, nigga. You took my son's, because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. Because, nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. Because, nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. Because, nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga.
will whoop your ass. I 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 will whoop your ass. will whoop your ass. I will whoop your ass. You up? You up? You up? You up?
If you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth. Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your mouth. You better shut your white mouth. You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you. I know some of you was raised in the deep south and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. You better get that out of your system. You better get it out of your system. It'll cause you to suffer right along with those masters. It'll cause you to suffer right along with them. These are God's people. And I know that there's wicked and white.
If I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosy beads, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it. Kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
I keep it real.
What, dear? Because I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
That's all he was doing. Besides, maybe when he go out, he got something.
I got Brother Lowe waiting to be added so he can come on and further incriminate himself. I'm gonna add him now, okay?
It's your panel, sister. Because I don't care nothing about these clowns. I don't.
Go ahead, Brother Lowe.
It's so sad. Messenger Muhammad told us in these days, it was going to be a lot of mentally ill, damn people walking around. He sure told us that. He told us that. When you can't accept the truth, you can't accept the truth. I mean, my God. I didn't do anything to him, but just tell him he had to leave my home. And now it's like I killed his dog, beat up his mama, fought with his sisters. I ain't did nothing to this.
I mean, he on here. Oh my God, he is wilding out. He is really sending folks after me now. He's sending all these cyber stalkers after me now. I mean, oh my goodness.
Wait a minute, you don't know about the one he made, Let's Have a Laugh on Noble Levine. Have you seen that one?
This is Brother Lowe. And I want to know why that you got what happened when you and Snub 07? I heard about the rape allegations.
Snub betrayed me. That's what happened with that
Wait
situation.
a minute, hold on. Who you talking to? Who you talking to?
And that's why I cut his ass off, because he betrayed me. So I don't like traitors. So I don't like traitors. I do not like traitors. I don't. So I can't stand treacherous people. And I had to cut him off.
But did you rape him?
See, Levine, he don't know who the hell he talking to. You talking, but he think he talking to me, the one that this nigga. First of all, nigga, I don't know who you are, and I don't owe you no explanation. But let me tell you something. I have told you this goddamn story. This story is on other videos. Why don't you go listen to it? But I'm gonna tell you this: how can you rape somebody when they have no equipment for you to rape them for? Okay, you're stupid. You don't hear well. I ain't got shit to rape. If a nigga can't get a hard on, how can he get raped?
It's still rape.
Allegations is not true. Allegations.
Sir,
the allegations is not true.
He's chemically castrated, sir.
He's chemically castrated.
I just wanted to know
he's chemically castrated.
Wasn't true.
Think
about
Nobody
this.
Has made any death threats.
This guy came from the looting bin. Like, how are you going to believe somebody who got all types of personalities?
You must be one of them. You must be one of them young brothers he talking about. He got up under his wing. But let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. Like the man is crazy. He's crazy, brother.
Said a lot of things about you guys.
Of course he is, because he's crazy. Because he thinks we've done something to him. He feel like we did something to him and we haven't.
Okay, what about the shitting on the floor?
Now you talking to Sister Noble. Did you hear that, Sister Noble?
Yes.
Answer him.
What about the shit?
I have not shit on the bathroom floor. Do you not understand the words that are coming out of our mouth today?
But he
I don't shit on myself.
He had valid proof that you did it.
I don't shit on myself. I can hold.
He said he had valid proof about everything.
There's nothing loose about my anal cavities. Oh, he dropped off.
He don't want to know the truth. That's probably one of them twins. They all probably having orgies together or something, you know.
You got to say, and so he can incriminate himself. Go ahead, Alpo. Go ahead.
Yeah, you and Miss Aleeyah, Pork Chop Muhammad, y'all need to go ahead and just call it quits. Because it's just sickening. It's sickening to see y'all sit here and carry on like this. All of y'all in y'all 40s sitting here arguing with this man. Y'all need to just go ahead and call it quits at this point.
Okay.
What y'all doing this for? Money?
Oh no, I ain't getting no money for this. Note taking. You have a good evening. Okay.
I will whoop your ass. 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 Fuck you up. 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 You up, 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 you up.
If you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth. Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your white mouth. You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you. I know some of you was raised in the deep south and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. You better get that out of your system.
parts of the Caribbean are now ground zero, where over the past 3 years, cocaine seizures have more than tripled.
I'm so happy to learn that in the state of Missouri, there's a soul brother there who is finally being released from their clutches, who was accused 43 years ago of a triple murder he did not commit. He was falsely convicted. And as that time went on, it was even admitted by the prosecutor's office that this brother was an innocent person sitting in prison. An innocent person who has now lost 43 years of his life, and his health has gone really bad. And so even the prosecutor suggests that this brother be released. But the devils, these beasts, these politicians of the state of Missouri, these governors and attorney general, they refused. At least the man's life is gone. You would think there would be some type of compassion or mercy. And you know that this man is innocent, has always been innocent, and they put out their hand to hinder the process to release this brother so that the days that he have left on this planet, at least he can enjoy those days in some kind of dignity. But of course, as we know, dealing with a bunch of, these racists, and just like in my case, they fought tooth and nail. But I'm so happy to say and learn that Kevin Strickland, brother accused of a triple murder 43 years ago, or he has served 43 years, an innocent person, finally, he is being released. And that is good. And I applaud anybody and all those who work to make this possible for this innocent man. I applaud. I want us to applaud the effort. The sad thing about it is I can almost guarantee you there was no pro-black people involved in the brother's release or crying or fighting for this man to be released. I can guarantee you the only ones who fought for this man to be released was nothing but white folks, Caucasian people. I can guarantee you. But these pro-blackity black, Pan-African, black, I'm so black, you never see them around. Matter of fact, the thing about them is if they cannot use you, they're not really interested. So this brother is locked up. It takes a lot of work, might take a lot of money and time, and it's not worth it. So who cares? Now they will sell you some Bibles and some Qurans or something, and might bring you a bean pie now and then. They're not interested in brothers and sisters in nursing homes or locked up. They don't, these folks, you don't even hear them talk about. Well, let me not get off. I'm going to say that for another time. But this is the state of Missouri. This is the normal behavior of the state of Missouri. I am a victim. And there are some silly ass people on YouTube. Again, they so pro-blackity black. How could you be locked up for 10 years and you wasn't guilty? See, they always talk about the white man is a liar, the white man is a deceiver, and the white man is so evil. But when they don't like you, they believe everything the white man says. Ain't that something? They repeating everything that these racists say. Everything. Verbatim, word by word. These are the ones so blackity black. And white people lie. It's just sickening. So the question would be raised, why was this man, who was found to be innocent, why was he locked up for 43 years? He must be guilty. He was locked up for 43 years. Using their logic. Oh, they're so sickening. Stay the hell away from me. And one of the worst counties in Missouri is this one right here, Franklin County. A few years ago, there was a warning, I believe, by the Urban League, NAACP. There was a warning to soul brothers and sisters. There was a warning to black people. Do not, if you have to, do not travel through or visit the state of Missouri. You're going to have problems. That's how bad it was. And nothing has changed. It's just not getting, of course, the media attention. Nothing has changed. But there was a warning by the NAACP, Urban League, one of those organizations. If you black, if you're a soul brother and sister, enter Missouri at your own risk, okay? Now, this is what they do to us who live there, who live in Missouri. I know, I've seen it myself. They set up speed traps and DUI stops in places the majority of the population they know gonna be brothers and sisters, soul people, black folks. They do this on purpose. I took a friend of mine, an associate of mine, who got a ticket, and we went to the to pay the ticket and whatever. It's all about money. They racist, but they love money too. This is all about getting some money. Nothing but black folks. The line went all the way around the courthouse and stuff. I'm like, wow. I know. I sat there one day and just watched. Nothing but black folks, brothers and sisters getting pulled over. Now, if you go to the more wider side of town, those people actually be speeding and doing all kinds of crazy stuff out there, but you do not see them pulled over like they do brothers and sisters. So the Urban League issued out a warning because our people, soul brothers and sisters, just traveling through the state of Missouri, you could get pulled over and harassed. And they are racist, but again, it's about money, getting some free money. Not only can I harass you because of your skin color, but I'm going to make some money off of you too, because chances are you're going to pay this ticket. You're out of state. You're not going to try to fight this ticket. It costs too much. You're going to give me my money and go on about your Negro way. That's the way they look at it. That's how it does. Now, again, those stupid ass people out there in YouTube land. The brother was innocent. He must be guilty. He was there for 43 years. Oh, Angel Snuffing Up 7 is guilty. He was locked up for 10 years. Because I'm guilty. Y'all believe believe everything the Peckerwood said. I was stalking. I just put or made a video showing the document where I won a over $3,000 judgment against this so-called alleged victim. How many criminals win judgments against their victims? Let that marinate. So I'm the criminal, I'm the stalker. The victim owes me over $3,000. If this victim is such a good citizen and want to obey the law, you lost a lawsuit. Where's my bag? Where's my money? Also, it destroys the argument that I'm delusional, because they're saying, oh, he didn't do that. He's a goody two-shoe guy. You're just jealous of him and you stalking him for whatever reason. He's just a good guy, a good thief, a good liar. A court determined that this man owed me $3,000. How many criminals where the criminal can sue the victim and win and got a judgment against it? The whole thing don't even make any sense. But see, these people are stupid. They believe this man's lies. They didn't try to investigate a damn thing. They made a move on me, and instead of just saying we made a mistake, oh, we're just going to make him crazy. We're going to force him to submit to our lie. That's why it took 10 years to clear my name and get myself out of that situation. That's the reason why. Because you're dealing with liars. This brother spent 43 years in prison because of liars. I spent 10 years locked up because I refused to take their ragged ass drugs that I don't need and accept their lie. And even if I did take the drugs, even if I did say, yeah, well, okay, I'm a stalker, I did it, I still don't get my freedom. I'm on conditional release. I'm on parole. No, I don't want that. I want my freedom, the same freedom I had when all this started. That's what I want when I leave. And that's what I got. It took 10 years, but that's what I got. I had no criminal history before these lies, and I still don't have no criminal history. Nowhere. I don't have a traffic ticket. In order to be a criminal, you have to have a pattern of behavior, a criminal record. I don't have no criminal record. I don't have a pattern of behavior, violence, or anything. But, you know, these old Oreo cookie, like they say, these coon Negroes, and I guess they would know about a coon and a Sambo and an Uncle Tom, because that's what they are. It takes one to know one. So I guess they would know these things, because that's exactly who and what they are. I issue a warning. Travel to the state of Missouri at your own risk. Be careful. Matter of fact, nothing has changed. I would suggest that you stop living in this fantasy world, and you better watch yourself all over this country, not only the state of Missouri. But these races are more covert. They use their the fact that they are a judge or a teacher or a police officer or a fireman or work at a bank. They use these things. Nothing has changed. I suggest to us to get on board the Soul Train and support Operation Exodus Mississippi and make it a reality if you truly want to change your condition and get out of this once and for all. That's what we need to do. I applaud the brother. I'm so happy to see Kevin Strickland is finally released. Enjoy your life.
Be a man of kindness now, a man so big and strong in mind. Be a man so humble now, a man of man now, let it shine. This is what you are, this is how it is planned now. This is what to be, every kind of man now. This is what to say, with a kind of meaning. This is what to feel, with a kind of feeling. We are growing, growing and higher. We are growing, growing and higher. We are growing, growing and higher.
Your living room, as long as it's around your home. Send love to Brother Tyler, but after all is said and done, too bad. And go to Louisiana, you're the one. We're here. I can't tell a man not to defend himself. Not at this late stage. Can't tell a man he ain't got no right to nowhere. Not in this day and age. The song may not touch a whole lot of people, persuaded by the truth. But take a look at what's going on, people.
We're talking about a revolution song. Don't you know? Revolution song.
How do you guys feel about Terry frowning like that with her album? Because album
She thinks she's cute.
She thinks she's cute.
That's all I got to
Thinks
say.
she cute. Karen thinks she's cute. Huh?
Thanks, hon.
She came out with a different attitude after that.
Like no none to me. I don't know what we did on film.
That's old school. Life has changed. I want the rap.
Wait, what was that Mr. T did in Rocky? What was that, Rocky 3? Was it Rocky 3? Get them cameras off my face!
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, and Rona.
I trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, soul sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the brother that did Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, and Rona. It's Terry.
The Michael Curtis bass. Break it down. Give him something he can feel. Watch it.
It's Terry.
It's important for the black youth especially to know that we did have a history and that we did great things and that we had great people, and those things were not in the history books when I was in school. And what I'd like to be doing 5 years from now is attempting to rewrite the history books so that they'll know that.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for we'll take a cup of kindness yet for lang syne. We too have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for side, for lang syne, my dear, for lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For lang syne, my dear, for lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for lang syne.
And I said, so has Angel given you like money to take care of you in this and that? Because he said that he paid off your car. She said, oh, well, it was a gift. I said, it was a gift, huh? That's pretty shitty. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. That's pretty shitty. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. That's pretty shitty. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. That's pretty shitty. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. That's pretty shitty. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. That's pretty shitty. That's a pretty shitty thing to do. And I noticed Noble has a pretty shitty attitude, you know. And I want to think of this as more of an intervention than an exposure.
But you know what? The worst thing to me is that the type and caliber of people he's dealing with, like you gentlemen, and me, and Noble, and Nandy, we ain't the type of people that will not kill him, 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 kill him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
fuck would I shit on my own bathroom floor? Why the fuck would I shit on my own bathroom floor? Why the fuck would I shit on my own bathroom floor? Why the fuck would I shit on my own bathroom floor? I'm Actually, people, you really think that I'm shitting on my own bathroom floor? I'm just, that shit is crazy. Why the fuck would I shit on my own bathroom floor? Turds or whatever on my bathroom floor? No, the hell he seen turds or whatever on my bathroom floor? No, the hell he seen turds or whatever on my bathroom floor? No, the hell he didn't. No, the hell he didn't.
My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind.
Keep it real.
What, dear? Because I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
Yo, I got a question. I got a question, y'all.
I mean, after what I find out in the life.
Just curious. And my question or my observation comes from some words that I heard from the person we call the tank top assassin. Here he is over here in the left-hand corner of the video screen with these out-of-date headphones. I mean, that's your thizzy. I have a lot of things out of date, so I can't talk. This computer I'm talking about is 15 years old. So, but I'm just curious and I wonder. And then we have in the deep right corner our favorite Jezebel, Shitty Noble, the doo-doo lady, Mrs. Flip-Flopper. She goes by a variety of names nowadays. But what I'm wondering about, and I'm very curious about, is a statement made by the tank top assassin. And he was talking about that he's a businessman, a very successful businessman. And he has a credit rating of almost 900. Woo! Go ahead, boy. Brag. Go ahead. Talk about it. A very successful, he said. Now, my question is, if you are so successful like that, and you have a almost 900 credit rating, why are you chasing and want to be with a person who has a 0 credit rating, who brags about using government assistance, basically a welfare queen? Why are you interested in somebody whose credit rating is debt? They owe student loan. The reason why they have a bad credit rating is because they did not pay their credit card off like they supposed to. Just in bad shape. This is not to say, and I do not wish to put down all our people who are struggling, really trying to get ahead in life, like the Evans family on Good Times. I'm not putting anyone down because of poverty. That's where I come from. Poverty. And I am still impoverished. But what makes me wonder is this. This woman is someone from your past, 2012, 2013. This is 2021. If you're so successful with a high credit rating, almost 900, what do you see in her? There was nothing in 2012, 2013. And her condition, while you are a successful businessman with an 890 credit rating, between 2013 and 2021, look at her condition. And she has a paralegal degree. She has a paralegal degree, probably went to school from 1 to 2 years in order to get this degree. And she does not work in the legal system at all. And keeps complaining about a job working at a law firm that is over and done. Now, so she does not even try. She's not even trying to get a job being a paralegal. And the further you get away and don't have any experience, the more nobody is going to be interested in you. So she goes home and just cries about somebody firing her from a law firm instead of going to the next one. And I suggested you can even go out of state. Now here's a person that had help and wouldn't do nothing with that help. They'd rather sit lonely and watch YouTube videos 24 hours a day. What do you want with her, sir? I'm just wondering. She has confused beliefs. She's a Christian. She's an atheist. She's an agnostic. She's a Hebrew. She can't make up her mind really what she believes in. She stands upon nothing. A drama queen just wants to argue and all the time for no reason. I'm driving 500 miles to come see her, and she wants to argue over nothing. I didn't come here to argue and debate you. I come here to enjoy myself 500 miles. But this is her. And you want to marry her? You want to get with her? She wants nothing in life. Nothing. She talks a good game, but you don't see the action behind that. She offers nothing. And clearly she has a problem with men, period. But my thing, sir, if you so successful with a 900 credit rating, you mean to tell me you can't do no better than her? And you go back to the vomit that you threw up way back in 2013? It wasn't no good then. It has not changed. What make you think that it's going to be better now? Nothing has changed. She's lazy. I asked this woman, could you copy some videos for me and put them up? Lazy, don't want to do nothing. I give, and you will give. She gives you nothing. You must think she got some You must think she got some real, real good putty tat. Maybe that's what you obsessed over. Boy, that putty gonna be really, really, really good. She don't even like men like that. Did she tell you how she lost her virginity? And she ain't had no kind of sex ever since. Ask her, how did she lose her virginity? She told me, but see, I don't go around trying to tell everything because I'm mad and angry. Ask her. And she ain't had no man ever since. I was with her longer than you, over a year and so. It was a nightmare. Accusatory behaviors that you had to deal with. Telling me I said something I did not say. Oh, yes, you did. You just said, Alberta, I did not say that. And she want to argue with you over something you know you didn't say. Now, if you want to marry that, somebody who has nothing, don't want nothing in life, that's your business. She has a sense of entitlement. Somebody owe her something. The law firm owe her. Shoe show owe her. Marta owe her. They don't owe you nothing. You question the story, she wants to get angry. All her life, she's been fired from jobs. She's been terminated from jobs. There's a reason for that. I've never been terminated from a job. Never. This woman, from McDonald's to shoe show, everywhere she goes, there's a bully. There's somebody who harassing her. No, she's lazy. She don't want to do her job. She don't want to follow instructions. And she gets an attitude with the manager. She gets an attitude with the employers. And they simply terminate her. They can't do it. Now, I remember her old videos back in the day. And I think she was still at the law firm. Or maybe it was Marta. But she was an agnostic or atheist. And she was bothering these people. And you see this behavior on her own videos. She's in Kroger shouting and wanting people to hear her opinion. And the security guard had to come. Hey, lady, you're going to have to leave here with that. She was doing this. She exhibits this kind of behavior on her jobs. She wants people to know her opinion about whatever. Now she's a Christian. I'm very sure she's trying to force and make people listen while she talk about Jesus Christ. Nothing has changed. And no matter what you do for her, out of all what I've done for her, she don't have to like me. But she can say, hey, that man helped me when I needed help. She's ungrateful, or ingrate. I presented the receipts, and that's just a small portion. I'm actually her friend. I'm actually trying to help her get a 890 credit score. I'm trying to help her improve her life. She don't want to do nothing. She don't want to be nothing in life. She's lazy. And then I had to argue. I had to fuss over her putting my videos up. And now she done turned right around, took them all down because she mad and she angry. You're going to mess around and get a rape charge, Black Son. I'm telling you, you're going to mess around and get a rape charge. That's what you're going to do. Keep messing with her. She's letting you know she don't like men. Matter of fact, she made it very clear. I divest. I'm not calling her a lesbian, but she made it very clear. I divest. Look how she treat men compared to women. She treat me like trash, and she's still in love with Napashada. Oh, Angel's the one that broke up me and Napashada. Listen to her talk. She don't like Sonetta, but she still like Napashada. She does not like men like that. She divests. And even if she do like you, you have to kiss her ass. So you go ahead and marry her, Mr. 900 credit rating. You're going to be very, very miserable. And you already know that. You must think her putty tat really, really good or something. Oh, and she can't cook. She cannot cook at all. What does she offer you or me? Somebody that don't want nothing in life. She can't cook. She's an ingrate. Only thing she want to do is argue all the time. What benefit do she bring to our lives? There's no way I would want to go back and mess with her like that. She's not a support system. She's lazy. Only thing she want to do is sit in front of the TV and watch YouTube videos 24 hours a day. Sleep all day, stay up all night. That's the pattern. And Pork Chop ain't no better. She laying up there, living off her grandchildren and her adult children. Lazy ass. These are lazy. Pork Chop has done nothing successful in her life. And now she's laying up, pretending to be some kind of queen and got her children and grandchildren as slaves. These are the kind of women, and you call Pork Chop the perfect woman. You go ahead and marry and keep messing with these women. You're going to get a rape charge. That's what's going to happen to you. Believe it.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For lang syne, my dear, for we'll take a cup of kindness yet for lang syne. We too have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for sign, falling sign, my dear, falling sign. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, falling sign. Should old acquaintance be forgot brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? Falling sigh, my dear, falling sigh. We'll take a cup of kindness yet falling sigh.
Guy Nollywood was not on that video that I did. He never came on that video. He never came on that live stream.
He knows which video I'm talking about. Not that particular video that you did, but you did another one. And he mentioned that, these conscious convicts is what he said.
I thought you were saying he came on the live stream. My bad.
No.
Okay, my bad.
No, it was a video that you and Aleeyah did.
Okay.
And Aleeyah, she mad because me and Nandy called out Elijah Muhammad. And she ain't even been on here. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so,
I'm gonna let her answer for herself. I can't.
Oh no, that's fine. She ain't gotta
answer for herself. I'm not saying anything.
I'm calling out the bitch nigga Guy Nollywood.
Answer for herself.
Okay, I'm calling out that bitch nigga Guy Nollywood. Okay, he goddamn said conscious convicts. First of all, I ain't never claimed conscious shit, but I will claim convict all day long. I will claim that because if y'all look at goddamn, not only my record, but goddamn look at the arena, I ain't had nothing but convicts on that goddamn show. That's what I represent. Like I said, just look up goddamn prison genre. I know all the convicts from goddamn England to LA to goddamn Georgia. They all know who I am and I know who they are. You know what I'm saying? We don't goddamn hide behind shit.
I'm not a member of the conscious community, so.
Okay, no, this is just in general. It's not just but it's anybody who goddamn feel like they want to expose Black Sun for I'll say the charges, terroristic threats, goddamn aggravated assault. I'll say the shit. It doesn't bother me. You know. Now Nandi was like, no, you shouldn't mention that.
Well, it wasn't aggravated assault.
Whatever it is, I don't give a fuck what it is.
It was criminal solicitation. It was
to commit murder. To commit murder. That's right.
Sell and distribution of marijuana. Which I don't care about the selling and distribution of marijuana.
Right, but criminal
that's what it was about.
Right. Exactly.
Making terroristic threats in acts.
Exactly.
That's what it was. It wasn't aggravated assault.
Right.
It wasn't that.
Right.
Okay.
And we got people posting that shit like it's supposed to affect me. That's what I'm saying. That this shit is childish, is what I'm saying. Okay. This shit is childish because at the end of the day, I still got my own business. Yeah. And I still got an 890 credit score at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. And just like it was childish to go online and call my pastor a lesbian and say that she's running a gay and lesbian church when you don't know that woman. You've never met that woman a day in your life. You've never been to my church. That was childish. Yes, that was childish to go online and say that about her. You don't know that woman.
It was.
You know, and that's why I responded to you the way I did. That's the reason why. Because of what you did. That's why I came back at you. That's the real reason why. Because I was pissed. I was pissed. And I admitted that. So that's why I did what I did.
Well, I was using that as an example for Uda and Octavius. You know, now I know that those guys are men, so it's a different level. You know, I know they're not gonna want to compare that to what, you know. But I just want to use that as an example. Yeah, but I got you though. I got you. Yeah, but I just
you can see why I was pissed off, right? You can see why I was angry, and I can also understand why you was angry. I can understand why you was angry, but you can see why I was angry too, right?
Yeah, but it was with me. When we went on the show, I was like cool after that because, you know, but I get it though. I get it.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, listening to Uda and listening to goddamn Octavius, it just kind of made me think about some things. That's all. But I mean, I'm still cool. I'm still cool.
I'm still cool too. You know, I'm still good too. You know.
Well, that's cool.
Y'all gonna stop this shit. It been going on.
It's not me.
Both of y'all gonna stop this. Cause everybody can see every damn body, including Octavius Prime. We can all see in the chat and everywhere the love and affection. And y'all let the littlest things make y'all mad instead of just being damn happy. We gonna work this shit out now. My sister and my brother, we just gonna work this shit out. Cause see, when two people love each other, this shit they do. You know, like when we young, you get mad, and the little boy who you argue with all the time, that be the main one you end up being. Y'all gonna stop this crazy shit, because y'all don't even be arguing over nothing. Y'all be getting along, having a wonderful life, going through life, doing what you're supposed to do. It's some crazy stuff. Now, he said what he said about your pastor, and I can respect, how you feel, Sister Norma, but he also is willing to apologize, and I text you about all this stuff. You know how Black Son is about religion, but even he agreed that what he said about the pastor was going entirely too far.
Yeah. But, I just want to say that, that woman is like a second mother to me, I mean, in addition to my biological mother, she's like a second mother to me. I've known her since I was 13 years old. I'm 47 today, and she's been very instrumental in my life. She's been a real role model, like a real role model in my life. And, it hurt me to the core when I listened to that live stream that, I'm thinking it was made back in September, but, nothing put the full video out in October.
That is doing. Look, let me tell you.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking what was said back in September.
I try to keep.
He just put the full video out in October. I went and listened to it. Like I said, I went and listened to it on November 10th. That was the first time I listened to that entire video.
I try to keep his name out of my mouth.
I understand, and it just hurt me to my core when I heard.
Have you ever thought about?
I heard that he said my pastor to my Black son said my pastor is a lesbian and is running a gay and lesbian church, and I'm a feminist lesbian, and and some other stuff about I shit on myself and I shit on the bathroom floor, and it was.
Is that the video he apologized for?
It was just a lie.
That's what I'm saying. Is that the video he apologized for on one community?
He didn't apologize for saying that my pastor's a lesbian. He never apologized for that. He never really apologized for calling me a feminist lesbian. My pastor saying that my pastor is a lesbian. No, let me finish. And saying that my pastor is running a gay and lesbian church. He never apologized to me for that.
This one,
he didn't want me to see the video.
I tried.
He didn't even want me to watch that video on November 10th. I texted him and I said, you know what? I'm going to look at this. I'm going to sit down and look at this video that did about me on October 25th. I'm going to sit down and look at it. I texted him prior to doing it, and me and him was on the phone. Listening to the video. He was listening to the video like I was listening to the video, and we was on the phone talking about some of the things that was said about my pastor, about me, about my church. And I can't even look. Y'all know that they done passed laws where you got to look. You can't discriminate against gays and lesbians in churches. You can't do that. You have to, like they done passed laws where you cannot refuse to marry a gay couple. Okay? But see, I'm gonna tell you, not all these pastors out here are complying to that law. Okay? And it just hurt me to hear a Black son call my pastor a lesbian and say that the woman is running a gay and lesbian church and saying that I'm a feminist lesbian. And so therefore my mom, he didn't say my mother was a lesbian, but it's almost like he was implying, well, anybody that go to that church is a lesbian, including myself and my mother. My mother was a member at the church. My mother was a member of the church as well.
I got a question.
Okay, so I took personal offense to that. Personal. And he never apologized to me. He never once said, well, I apologize. He didn't. I'm talking about on One Community's channel on October 26th. He never once apologized for calling me a lesbian, feminist lesbian, calling my pastor a lesbian, saying that she's running a gay and lesbian church. He never once apologized. He never once. And in fact, he just spoke about, spoke in general terms about, well, I apologize for what I said. But you didn't say everything you said. You didn't really, tell me at the time when we was on One Community channel that you called me a feminist lesbian, that you said my pastor is a lesbian. and said she's running a gay and lesbian church. But you want to get mad now that I put your criminal history online, and I'm just like, okay.
No, that didn't make me mad. No, that didn't make me
mad. You exposed me, calling me out of my name, and I'm like, but I'm not what you said I was. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a feminist lesbian. My pastor is not a lesbian. My pastor is not running a gay and lesbian church. So it hurt me to my core. It hurt me. And that's why I did, that's the reason why I responded the way I responded. By putting your information up online. I didn't actually do a background check on you until November 16 for the first time since I've been knowing you. But that was the first time ever. Hell, I looked at my own self. I put my damn name in there. Courtcasefinder.com. I put my name in there. So, and I just wanted to, get that all out there, because it just really bothered me, what was said about my pastor.
Can you accept his apologies
about my church? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
I know, because you ain't text me back yet about it.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I mean, and my thing is, I don't appreciate being called a lesbian because I didn't let you fuck me in 2013. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. Because I won't have sex. Because I won't give my ass and pussy to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that come along. I don't appreciate that. My mama didn't raise me to be no fucking whore. That's number one and foremost. So I don't appreciate, being labeled a feminist lesbian when it's not true. You and I both know it's not true. I don't appreciate you saying my pastor is a lesbian when you know it's not true. So I'm
Next time, do you have anything you want to say, or do you want to just go ahead and publicly apologize to Sister Noble for that video again, and make sure you specify about her pastor and stuff? That's just all I'm saying. Cause I don't care what nobody say. I know y'all love each other, and I just want these little things to get out the way. Cause Sister Noble, when y'all met and was going through stuff, you was kind of an atheist, and I watched you go through levels from the Hebrews to, back to being Christian. But maybe if you explain to him a little bit more on how important your faith is to you now, why you went back to your faith. I mean, if y'all have these type of conversations, I think it can work. You know what I'm saying? I really do, because
I don't think it will work.
Sis, you just
not with these type of conversations. No.
But,
because I'm Miss Holier Than Thou. I'm Miss Holier Than Thou. Even though,
but see, you said even though
I'm not trying to be holier than thou, I'm just trying to do what's right in a world full of wickedness.
One thing, sis, y'all both said y'all was upset at the time and said some things that y'all didn't mean.
I'm just thinking, because I'm Miss Holier Than Thou and I'm self-righteous.
I said the conscious community. Everybody was in here. Everybody was in here listening. I was referring to the brother earlier. What was his name? Judah Nazareth. I was referring to him not going after Shapabanana. I was referring to the whole conscious community. Shapabanana. I made a pact with the Most High. I'm like, yo, what the hell? That was just my reaction. That wasn't towards you. You can't take it so personal.
You're right. You did say that.
You even
did say that. You did say that. Yeah, you did say that. Okay.
I do want to take the opportunity right now to apologize to your pastor, to you, to everything that I said on that video. Because I remember apologizing for everything from beginning to ending, from everything on that video. I can't remember everything I said on that. And I said I didn't want that video to be watched again. But I will apologize for everything that was said on that video.
Okay.
Everything, because like I said, I was mad about being a sex trafficker. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go in here and do my thing. And like I said, everything that I said on that video was not true. I said some things, and I don't even know your pastor. I don't even know her to make that comment.
Yeah. Okay. I once again, I will take this opportunity to apologize to you for saying that you were a sex trafficker. And that was wrong. That was wrong. So
one more thing.
I will admit.
I'm gonna pay for this wedding. I'm gonna pay for it.
And one more thing. I am not an anti-Christian. No, I'm not trying to take nobody's religion away from them. I do these debates. I'm friend with Gideon Ben Israel. I have people that are Hebrew Israelite friends. I have Muslim friends, and they know where I stand. And I'm not trying to take nothing away. I'm just saying when people come at me, and it was never you, Noble, like people in this debate league, when they came at me, I was forced to dig up some things in the Bible that just was ridiculous. That's not towards anybody that is friends with me. I was put in a position. So I don't know. Some people watch that debate and they feel like I'm trying to attack their religion. No.
I never even seen that debate. Which one? You talking about the latest
one? No, not the latest one. It was a debate on were there Hebrew Israelites during any Egyptian dynasty. That was the debate. And I told them, y'all don't want to have that debate with me because they thinking I'm new. I'm like, I'm not new. I've been doing this. Both of y'all know I've been doing when I wrote with Unc. Come on now.
That's a shout out from Judah Nazareth.
Oh.
That's a shout out from Judah Nazareth. Oh.
Yes. He said he told me to play the marriage music for you guys.
Okay, appreciate that, Judah Nazareth. Appreciate that. What I'm saying is that I can have conversations about religion. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to take nobody's religion away. And neither is Nandy, and we are not demons.
I hear you.
So that's not my goal.
And I want to say this: the religion or the atheism or whatever, it has never gotten in the way of y'all love and relationship before. Don't let it do that now. Those are just things that our people choose to follow and they have faith in, and that's understandable. But the one thing that your religion teaches, of course, is true love. And I just don't think that y'all would have been going through this shit since 2012 if it wasn't something here. And I just want to say that. That's all. Especially if he's an atheist and he's willing to set all of his stuff aside and to say that he apologizes you, he apologizes, he respects you, and he's always said he loves and care about you. Then I think that's a big man to be able to step up and do that. That's got to be some love right now. You know what I'm saying? That's like making somebody change their gods. I just want to say that.
I hear you, sis. I hear you.
I just had to play it one more time before we close out.
All right, y'all.
I'm
gonna go to bed. Good
Lord.
I like to
go to bed too, because I just seen some crazy stuff somebody sent me, and oh my goodness. I mean.